Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. In an ideal world, I wouldn't even find it necessary to make this video because in an ideal world, the post at the center of this video wouldn't exist and it wouldn't have almost 250,000 views. Oh, that's right, folks. What I'm about to share with you, some of the most flaming hot garbage, dumpster fire crap I've seen in a while, has gotten 250,000 views just about as of the time I'm recording this video. And that's not actually all, though. Other people are propagating this idea. Now, there are other posts about this. It's an untold number of humans that are actually believing this crap. And I'm just, frequently when this happens, I'm sitting here scratching my head and just wondering, are these people trolling? Which I'm not convinced they are. Maybe a few of them are. And if they're not, how could they actually be this stupid? It does not compute. It's and some of there's like this also this element of this fringe conspiracy theory nonsense. And so I can only speculate that some of the reasons that some reason at least that people glom onto this crap is because it must make them feel special, like they found something super secret, and the powers that be, the shadowy figures, whatever the hell that means, they don't want you to know, little retail guy. But you do know because you're the smart in the know retail guy, and you're going to share that news on X because you're an expert here. But it's just the stupidest thing. It's just sit tight. I got some crap that's going in the Moon Lambo wood chipper. I'll just tell you that right now. Oh, this whole bitch going in the Moon Lambo chipper, and hopefully we won't have to talk about it ever again. Although I'm not confident that will be the case. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. So even crypto media is covering this because so many people have viewed it. It caught the attention of crypto media. That's how many people have seen this. Here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. London fund manager explains why XRP price isn't rising despite adoption from banks. Oh, well, the city of London, a fund manager from the city of London knows why XRP price isn't rising despite the fact that banks are adopting. Yes, please tell me all about this. And here's who they're referencing, somebody who goes by the name Digital G, and it actually says former City of London fund manager. I don't know if maybe the guy got fired. Can't really say here. Was he ever really a former City of London fund manager? I'm not necessarily convinced based on what I've seen from him because this is a bunch of conspiracy theory idiocy, like to be honest with you. And here you go, 241,200 views as of the time I'm recording this. 1,600 likes, 342 reposts. Those are massive numbers, especially for an account that's got 18,500 followers. And not that that's nothing, like it's hard to get an account to that size, but I'm just saying an account with that size doesn't normally get a post with that many views. But he said something that's just so wild that people just want to be true, I guess, that they're just hitting like, and it's just kind of exploded. So now I have to waste my time ripping on this crap. I mean, it is, okay, fine. It's kind of cathartic, but I would prefer if it weren't necessary to be so. So here's what this master of excellency of all things XRP had to say. Why doesn't XRP rise in price if banks around the world are buying huge volumes, I hear people say. Already got to pause. Okay. Where's the proof that tons of banks around the world are even buying XRP? And if that is the case, like, are you talking about for Ripple? Does it have something to do with XRP as a bridge currency? Does it have to do for the banks, like the conservative banks are getting into wild speculation in crypto? Are you talking about banks that are custodying XRP for customers? Like, what are you even talking about? And if they are custodying it for customers, then that's misleading to state it's the bank's purchasing, because usually when you say something like that, the implication is that the XRP, since they're purchasing it, it's for them. You know, it's the same idea of all these people that mislead people in crypto saying BlackRock's buying all your Bitcoin. Don't sell your Bitcoin to BlackRock. That's the stupidest damn thing. Yes, technically they're buying it, but it's for their customers who are buying the Bitcoin ETF, which is backed by the Bitcoin. That's why BlackRock's buying it. And then as their customers sell it, BlackRock sells it. Duh! This is not difficult stuff here. So where is this evidence of the banks buying it? But people just click on it. It sounds good, all the banks. And now we're back into the conspiracy theory land stuff. Just watch. And this is oh my God, this really burns my biscuits. How are we talking about this in 2025? I was arguing against this crap like 4 or 5 years ago on this channel. So he wrote, it's because there are two ledgers. That's right, folks. He's saying that there are two separate XRP ledgers. And the reason that the price of XRP doesn't go up is because there are two separate ledgers. Let me read a little bit more. We'll get to it. It says, some financial regulators could suggest it's dishonest to conceal the true price of an asset. I suspect the two ledgers will converge on July 14th. First of all, the price isn't secret. Here it is on Live Coin Watch. It's $2.29 per XRP as I record this video. What are you talking about? Concealing. It's dishonest to conceal the price. It's all over the damn internet. Use your fat little fingers to type, what is the price of XRP? And you can find it. This is not that difficult. Jesus Christ. And so as far as there being two ledgers, and this, I mean, at least it's funny. What he's talking about is that that Ripple copied the open source code that is the XRP ledger. They copied it, and then Ripple used it as they modified it, and they're using it as a template so that central banks, if they so choose, can create their own central bank digital currency. To be clear, that is not then the XRP ledger. It is separate technology. It would be centralized and not at all part of the XRP ledger code itself. The XRP ledger is separate. So yes, it's a copy that's been modified. It is now its own thing. Okay, it's completely separate. So whatever the asset is, if there's a native asset on such a chain, then that's the price for that thing, which is not XRP. You fool. What fresh hell is this? How do I even have to explain this? How does this guy have 18,000 followers spewing garbage throughout the XRP community about this? Not cool, bruh. Not cool. Why is he doing this? So I'm sitting here wondering, how could you be a former fund manager for any city? I don't care. Like, even out in the sticks, they wouldn't hire you if this is the way your brain works. So either you're doing this for clicks, or there's got to be some sort of cognitive impairment that would lead to this. Wouldn't you assume? Like, I would surmise it has to be one of those things, right? Probably. Oh, Jesus Christ. So again, he's saying it's concealed. He thinks that the price of this alleged I don't know which ones he's talking. This is the other thing. So the private ledger, which is what it would be for the central bank digital currency, which is not the XRP ledger, there doesn't just have to be one. It can be copied as many times as you want. So what do you mean only two ledgers? There can be an infinite amount. What specific, when you say number two, what are you referencing? He's acting as though there are two separate things. Like there's a separate ledger and then all central banks use the same one. What the hell is he thinking? That would never be the case. Of course not. You're going to have a central bank doing important things, having to do with this financial sovereignty of a nation, and then there's another nation that's using the same chain, and you both have like rollback features and stuff. Like, get the hell out of here. That's the stupidest crap. So then he says that he suspects the two ledgers, which is already an incoherent concept, as I've just outlined. He says the two ledgers will converge on July 14th. And of course, as always, because reasons, folks. Because reasons. So what's the reason? Well, somebody named Carolyn was curious and asked, why July 14th? I missed something. Thank you. And I kid you not, here was the actual response. He shared this screen grab. Reads as follows: ISO 20022 implementation rescheduled to July 14th for the Fedwire Fund Service. That has nothing to do with XRP or any sort of template that could be used for a central bank digital currency. Nothing whatsoever. He just shared a screen grab, sloppily slapped it on down, and then that's supposed to answer the question. Oh, okay, July 14th, a date for a completely unrelated thing to the tripe that you spewed out, which is nonsense. And it's intellectually the same thing as just like a conspiracy theory. Like that's how stupid this is. This is the most absurd crap. Why is he doing this? Why do people do this? And why are there so many people hitting like on this? Do they not know how actually, like, just complete completely ridiculous this sounds? Does it really not compute in their heads? I don't understand how this is a thing. And so then somebody here responded to him and wrote, "This is for FedWire, not FedNow. Look up the difference and get back to us." I don't care what it's for. FedNow also doesn't use XRP. FedNow is a domestic payment system. You wouldn't plug XRP into a payments flow for domestic payments because you're not converting to a separate fiat currency. If you're converting from, for instance, the United States dollar to the Mexican peso, sure, plug XRP in, you can bridge. But when you're going from dollar to nothing else, then you're adding friction if you throw an XRP there because again, it's already the dollar. You don't need to convert it at all. So you're talking about being in the dollar, converting to XRP for no goddamn reason, and then converting back to the dollar. Why would you do that? It would just be a little bit slower and a little bit more expensive. It wouldn't make any damn sense. So XRP is, and by the way, and I've gone through that so many times, I'm not going to debunk that one any further. FedNow has nothing to do with XRP. It has nothing to do with Ripple. It's a domestic payment system, period. I'm amazed that people are still talking about this. So that guy thought he was like slapping down this alleged former city manager, and then he thinks that FedNow, I guess, is the thing that XRP uses. I don't even know. None of this makes any damn sense. And as far as the ISO stuff here, because that's what is cited here. Again, ISO 20022 implementation, rescheduled to July 14th for a FedWire fund service. Well, that's a messaging standard, folks. I've talked about this so many goddamn times. Here's what David Schwartz had to say about this on April 8th of 2023, because I've been debunking this crap for years, and it still keeps bubbling up to the surface somehow. I don't know why. Some people just, they're like allergic to logic and allergic to learning. I don't know why that is. And so here, David Schwartz said, XRP has nothing to do with ISO 20022. ISO 20022 is a messaging standard for payments. XRP is a cryptocurrency. While there could certainly be projects using both of these things, there is no real inherent overlap between them. There you go. Thank you very much, David Schwartz. I'm very glad that he shared that. And I've shared that on my channel before. I've also shared my fellow XRP YouTuber Crypto Eddie slapping this thing down. She wrote here on February 23rd this year, because after years, like year after year after year, we're still fighting this crap. Those of us with common sense and more than half a brain, we're still fighting this crap. So Crypto Eddie said, there is no such thing as ISO coins. This is where you've been misled. Bitcoin, USDT, Doge, Dog with Hat, Fartcoin, Pepe can all be sent in a transfer by a company that adheres to the ISO messaging standards. Exactly. You can use whatever coin you want within the messaging standards, within the platform that uses those messaging standards. Of course you can. It has nothing to do. There is no such thing as an ISO coin. It's an incoherent idea, like a square circle. What the hell do you think that is? It's a nothing thing. It doesn't exist. Stop saying it. You sound stupid. This really steams my vegetables. Then there's somebody named Galaxy Doc Market. Oh my God, this freaking post. Oh my God. Folks, this is why we cannot have nice things. This is why we cannot have nice things. So Galaxy Doc Market wrote to Digital G, alleged former City of London fund manager, the Wizard of Smart here. And he said, regardless, it's because, and again, so mind you the question, he's responding to the original post, why doesn't XRP price rise in banks? Now, mind you, it's also hilarious because XRP it was up like over 500% at its peak after the most recent run. It was up over 500%. Why isn't XRP price rising? Oh my God. Oh my God. The incompetency. The incompetency. Anyway, so Galaxy Doc Market says, regardless, it's because so many retail owns XRP and it was never really designed for us small fries to hold it. Okay, oh my God. I made a video literally yesterday bemoaning the fact that I still had to, after all these years, debunk the stupid idea that XRP is not for retail. So I'm not going to rehash all of it. I literally did it yesterday, and here it just popped up again. It's like whack-a-mole. It's like whack-a-mole with this shit. Go away. I already whacked you, mole. Stop it. My God. So, suffice it to say here that XRP was designed to be a better version of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is designed for everyone, including retail and institutions. Anybody that wants to use it. There's no limitation as to who can use it. That's the purpose. XRP is the same. So it literally is for retail. And David Schwartz, one of the creators of XRP, has stated as much. He literally has stated that it was just designed to be a better version of Bitcoin. And they thought loosely that it could be used, just kind of broadly speaking for payments, but they didn't know exactly what that would have meant. Not from an institutional level or retail perspective, just didn't know. They just made it. It's neat technology. That was that. Stop it with this stupid ass narrative that is. See, and this is another thing that bugs me. I think I'm speculating here that the reason people propagate this idea, and they want it to be true, that XRP is not for them because it makes them feel special because they have the thing they're not supposed to have. That's right. All the bigwigs out there and the fat cats, the capitalist fat cats, that they think they want the XRP to be just for them. But this wizard right here, but he has got his. He knows, and he has it. He knows what he holds. Right. That's the type of thing that goes through my brain when I see this. I'm like, that has to be what these people are thinking. But that's stupid. It is not just for institutions. It's not just for retail. It's literally for everyone. So quit propagating the idea, but they feel it's the same thing with the conspiracy theorists. They'll propagate the ideas because there's a certain type of human, they're just wired like this by nature, who wants these things to be true so severely that whatever the most wild assertion is, they'll start to rationalize it in their brain, and then they'll just throw it out there on the internet, and they'll just run with it. I'm the opposite. I am wired in such a way that if I see somebody making a wild-ass claim, I'm highly skeptical. And the more wild the claim, the more skeptical I am, because that makes logical sense. Duh, this isn't difficult, except for these people, I guess it is for them. Oh my God. Jeez. Anyway, so then he says, they will grind and tired, which doesn't even make sense. They will grind and tired most of the retails out of this before they converge. Only time will tell. That's right. See, the fat cats out there, they're trying to wear you down, get you to sell you XRP. That's what they want to tell you, XRP. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about you. They don't need you to exist. As long as they're making money, they're happy. What are you even talking about here? So I thought that might have been the stupidest comment that I read in this entire thread. But then Digital G actually responded to this and one-upped him. He's like, hold my beer. I got some dumbass shit to say right now. And so here it is. Digital G wrote, that's so not to the point here. Imagine you selling an asset for $2.30, but its real value was $15,840, but that value was concealed from you. So there you go. It's pretty blunt here. It's pretty clear. He's insinuating that there's a secret price for XRP. So after he said that, they're concealing the price of XRP, which is very obviously known. It's now, at the time I record this, $2.29. It was $2.30 when he wrote that stupid comment. So you're going to sell it for that. So I guess he's acknowledging there's some price for it now, but that's not the true price. There's a trick price. Did you know there's a super duper top secret price there for XRP, but you just don't have access to it? And it's $15,840 precisely because reasons, folks. This is a real human that walks and breathes the same air as us. Like walks amongst us, breathe the same air. Yeah, oh my God. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. The real value, $15,840. I would love to crunch that number. I'm not going to waste the time this second, but a lot of times when you get into the tens of thousands of dollars, you'd see that XRP would be worth more than like every single stock on the entire planet, and they somehow think that this makes sense. Oh my God. Stupid doesn't even begin to describe this. The question is, why are they doing this? And some of these people, I think it's just because they make money from posting because there's advertising revenue for people that have blue checks. Like he's getting something out of this, presumably. He's got the blue check, right? But $15,800, and it's a real. So what does that mean? So there's some sort of secret ledger, right? There's a secret ledger then, and there's and the price is set by who? Does he know how supply and demand works? Because if there's a price, it's based on the existing market dynamics. So there have to be a person that wants to buy for that price and a person that's willing to sell for that price for that to happen. Who are these people that are paying that much for XRP when you can currently buy it for $2.30 on Coinbase? Who's doing that? Who's paying $15,840 when you can also just buy it on $2.30? Does this guy know what arbitrage is? I'm thinking not. But he was allegedly a former city fund manager, whatever the hell his title was in London. Yeah, okay. I'm a little doubtful about that. I got a couple questions there about that particular assertion. $15,800. But then you get to feel special because it's actually secret and you got in before and you're going to be super duper triple rich. Even beyond what you might already think. See, that's the crap. This is the game that they play. I'm just tired of the grifters. I'm tired of the grifters. Because either this guy is displaying such supreme incompetency that it's almost impossible to fathom, or you gotta be a grifter, right? Why else do you do this? Well, you do it so you get 250,000 views, and then you get paid for it because there's ad revenue. That's why you do it. Right? What else is the reason? Like, I can't believe that somebody could be this stupid. Not actually. There's no way somebody is actually this stupid, right? And so anybody that's falling for this and liking it, I just don't think they know what they're talking about. But this is a grift. It has to be, right? I mean, I can understand, like, especially if there's somebody new, or if there's somebody, even if you've been in the community for a while, but you don't, like, you haven't really spent a lot of time researching anything, if you don't understand how markets work or market dynamics. I can imagine a person like that just thinking that this sounds super neat and interesting. And if this guy's already got 18,000 followers, there's probably something to it, because why would that many people trust him, right? If he's just saying wacky stuff. So then they'll hit like and they'll repost it, and then they'll think that that's a thing, even though they haven't really looked into it. Like, that's what it seems like to me must be playing out. It doesn't even mean that all of them are stupid or trying to lie, but there are people that are being fooled, which is why I'm making this video. When that many people have seen this crap, yeah, it's time for Moon Lambo to make a video and rip this damn thing to shreds, because it shouldn't be a thing. What fresh hell is this? Really grinds my gears, son. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Lambo.